2026 Volkswagen Karmann Ghia is back, and it's turning heads just like it did in its golden era, but with a modern twist that blends vintage charm with cutting-edge innovation. The Karmann Ghia was once known as the stylish alternative to the more utilitarian Beetle, and in 2026, Volkswagen has revived that legacy by merging timeless design with 21st century engineering. Let's take a closer look at what makes this modern icon stand out. Starting with the exterior, the 2026 Karmann Ghia retains the flowing lines and elegant curves that made the original so distinctive. The long, sweeping front fenders, teardrop, headlights, and low-slung body scream classic European coupe. But don't let the retro styling fool you. This car is built with modern aerodynamics in mind. The grille is more streamlined, LED lighting is seamlessly integrated front and rear, and the proportions feel both nostalgic and progressive. Chrome accents on the bumpers, mirror caps, and window trim harken back to the original, while the flush-mounted door handles and 19-inch alloy wheels bring the car firmly into the modern era. Under the hood, the performance is where the 2026 Karmann Ghia truly evolves. Instead of the old rear-mounted air-cooled engine, this version gets a front mid-mounted turbocharged 2.0 liter four-cylinder engine that produces around 240 horsepower. For purists, there's even an optional 6-speed manual transmission, while the dual-clutch automatic is smooth and quick for those who prefer ease. The car rides on a tuned suspension platform derived from the VW Golf GTI, which means it hugs corners and responds crisply to steering inputs. With a 0 to 60 time of just under 6 seconds, it's not just about style anymore, it's about the drive. There's also talk of a fully electric version coming soon, though Volkswagen hasn't confirmed exact specs just yet. On the road, the Karmann Ghia offers a surprisingly refined ride. The chassis has been stiffened for better control, and adaptive dampers are standard, allowing drivers to switch between comfort and sport modes. The exhaust note has a tuned rasp, paying tribute to the sporty coupe identity, and the tight steering gives the driver a real sense of connection to the pavement. Whether you're cruising along a coastal road or tackling twisty mountain passes, the 2026 Karmann Ghia feels alive and confident. Step inside, and you're greeted with a cabin that pays homage to the original while embracing all the luxuries modern buyers expect. The dashboard features a mix of soft-touch materials, polished aluminum, and retro-inspired circular vents. A 12-inch digital driver's display replaces traditional gauges, but uses a classic-themed layout. The central infotainment screen is neatly embedded and features Volkswagen's latest MIB system with wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, voice control, and navigation. Even the knobs and switches have a metallic, tactile feel that nods to vintage craftsmanship. The seats are trimmed in leatherette or optional full-grain leather with contrast stitching and integrated headrests. Heated and ventilated front seats, dual-zone climate control, and ambient lighting all come standard. Space is comfortable for 2 adults in front, with a small rear seat that's best suited for children or light luggage. The trunk space is modest but practical enough for weekend getaways, especially with the rear seats folded down. Safety hasn't been overlooked either. The Karmann Ghia includes adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic, alert, and automatic emergency braking is standard. There's also a 360-degree camera system for parking ease, something the original model could have only dreamed of. Now let's talk about pricing. The 2026 Volkswagen Karmann Ghia starts at approximately $36,000 for the base model, which includes most of the key features mentioned. The mid-level trim with upgraded audio, enhanced interior materials, and the sportier suspension setup comes in at around $41,000. If you go for the top-tier version with all the bells and whistles, including the manual transmission option, premium sound system, and exclusive paint choices, you're looking at about $47,000. While that might seem high for a small coupe, what you're really paying for is a piece of design history, modernized to meet today's expectations. Overall, the 2026 Karmann Ghia strikes a perfect balance between retro flair and modern performance. It's not just a revival, It's a reinvention, aimed at drivers who appreciate both aesthetics and experience. Volkswagen has done justice to the legacy of the Karmann Ghia by giving us a car that's just as much fun to drive as it is to